to have to be really quick. We have a inspector coming to the house soon. But I had to do my makeup anyway, so I was going to hurry. I went ahead and filled out a compact that is similar to the size that you have. So you won't be doing your contour first, so I like to put them in the order that I'm going to do. So put your stone contour here, your sunlight highlight, your illuminator, and your bronzer here. And then on the other side, I would just put all 4 of your lip and cheeks. Okay, so to get started, if you're going to do some concealer for underneath your eye, you're going to use Frenchie, that orangey looking one. That's also a blush. That's kind of like the apricot one that we had. So I would use this 30-second hack brush for that piece and just kind of circle around your eyes. If you have any pimples or stuff like that, you can use it there. I have to use it a little bit for my melasma. Okay, now that that piece is done, you're going to start with your contour. Again, still using this brush, you're going to use this end. And I'm going to start right there, your cheekbone. You kind of carve that out. You don't have to really blend it at this point, you'll blend it at another point. But you want to get enough product on there to blend. And the contour is a little bit of a thicker consistency, so it takes a little bit longer. And then I do up in here because my forehead, you'll have to play around with what shape works best for you. If you feel like it's too much of like a transition, then maybe you just do the sides instead of the top. And then around your chin, your jawline. This is area, make sure you're not blending it. Okay, so after you can have that on there, I don't really mess with my nose just yet. You're going to move on to your highlight, which is sunlit for you, and you're going to switch to the side of the brush. This brush picks up a lot of product, so just be careful. You want to make sure you kind of wipe it all off so you're not overusing the product and then it's gone in a month. So at this point, you're just getting it where you want it, so kind of fan it out on your forehead. Underneath your eyes, because you already put that, usually above my eyelid, I just try to wipe off excess product. But underneath your eye, because you already put that concealer, the Frenchie there, you'll want to kind of stipple it on versus like smearing it. And then kind of come down here. Again, right now, you're just getting all the product. Get your chin. And again, you're not, see how there's still a bunch of spots I haven't covered, and that's okay because the product's going to spread out when you blend it. And so this kind of will keep you from overusing as well. Okay, so at this point I switch brushes to this fun one, and I use the dense side. I go in and I blend my contour pieces first. Right there. And then come up here, blend that kind of, and when you're blending your contour, always think blending into your hairline, into the hairline, kind of expanding it out. Do not forget down here, that will be awkward. Okay, and then go back in and kind of blend in that highlight color. Okay, and then like so for the highlight, you're kind of blending up and kind of blending into that contour. Okay, there we go. And then their next piece is going to be your blush. I continue to use the end that you just blended with. Today I'm going to use this Baby Watermelon, which is the color you have. These are very pigmented, obviously. Just be careful. You can kind of, so you want to blend away from your eye. Blend kind of into that contour away from in there. Definitely put too much. That's okay. Okay. If you feel like I kind of feel like this right now, that like my blush is like creeped up into my under eye, sometimes I will go back and take this and just kind of touch that up. And kind of blend it downwards. So you're gonna take back over that area, because the idea is that you have like kind of like a triangle of light right there. Okay, and then for contouring your nose, you don't have a great brush for it out of the ones that I got you, but I wasn't sure if that was really a priority that you had. So I would squeeze that and just get the very end, and you want like the thinnest line in the middle of your nose, like think smaller than a pencil. Keep a wide line, your nose is just going to look massive, kind of wide. And for the shape of our noses, I kind of put some contour down there at the bottom as well. And then I usually just take my finger and you would take Sunlit, your highlight color, just kind of blend it right down the middle. Take a blending brush, just kind of pat it, blend it around. And then you have a nice little contoured nose. So I'm also in bathroom light, so lighting's kind of rough, but it's kind of early in the morning, so I don't really have good window light either. Okay, so the next fun piece that you would do from here is this illuminator color. And there's several different ways you can do it. Some people use their finger, some people use a little sponge, egg sponge. I have been using the end of this brush, and I've really been liking it, but I just want to put that here. Give a little bit of shimmer, kind of fun. I also usually put it on my brow bone. Again, this definitely looks better when I actually have eyeshadow on and my eyebrows done. And I'll sometimes put it right there. I keep it still. Okay, so then your next piece is going to be this bronzer. So powders don't play well with creams. So you're going to want to make sure anytime you sweep this powder, you're sweeping out and away from the cream. So you can kind of see where I've like been doing that here. And I kind of just put this basically where I put contour. To kind of darken things up a little bit. And down my neck to kind of help. Okay. So that is basically the basics. You know what to do with the rest of your makeup. For the lip colors, I recommend playing around with mixing them. So like these two are really pretty kind of mixed together, and they kind of tone down this baby watermelon. For the matte ones, I recommend just putting some clear chapstick over them just to make them a little bit less matte. So, and you're going to want to make sure you're kind of keeping your lips moist, or else they look kind of cakey. So anyways, I love you. Bye.